Hi everyone, Allison here from the Protocase team. Today we've got a contrast guide for your graphics. Here at Protocase, our mission is to manufacture the custom parts you need so that you can keep your projects moving and meet your critical deadlines. Part of our one-stop shop manufacturing is a full suite of graphics where you can have logos, images, and labeling applied to your design. We offer laser marking, digital print, and silkscreen, which each offer their own unique strengths and advantages in terms of aesthetics, price, and ideal application. We've covered these processes in a variety of Proto Tech tips, which we've linked below. But for today's Proto Tech tip, I wanted to specifically focus on digital print and silkscreen, and some important guidelines to keep in mind for achieving the best contrast against powder coat. The best rule of thumb to keep in mind: bright doesn't go with bright, and dark doesn't go with dark. If you're trying to make your silkscreen or digital print graphics stand out against your powder coat, then you should avoid matching a bright graphic with a bright powder coat. Let's walk through some samples to show you what I mean. Here's a panel with jet black powder coat applied. There are 5 colored squares at the top with 5 unique logos below. On this panel, it's pretty clear which areas have the most contrast and therefore look the best. The white, yellow, and gray squares look awesome, and even the red looks pretty good too. The black square blends in with the black panel, so it's not very distinguishable. For the logos, you can barely see the Protocase Machining logo and our legacy logo. The Creative Connors logo in white pops beautifully against the black background. The Tisch Environmental logo is a tricky one. Parts of it contrast pretty well against the black, but other parts get lost. Same goes with the County Islanders logo. It's really difficult to see. Now I hope you won't mind the pun, but let's contrast that panel with this white one. So this panel is powder coated with RAL 9003 Signal White powder coat. We've got literally the exact same graphics digitally printed on this panel. For the squares, they all look pretty great, except for the white square. It's barely visible. The yellow square doesn't pop quite as nicely as it did on the black panel, but you can still see it, just not as well. On the section with the logos, both Protocase logos look much better against the white background, as the dominant colors in these logos are black and dark blue. The Creative Connors logo, which popped really nicely against the black background, is not a good fit for the white panel. The Tisch Environmental logo looks much better against the white background. The secondary line is small, but it's visible, especially compared to what it looked like against the black. The dark maroon color of the County Islanders logo contrasts nicely with the white background, so it looks much better. So, to wrap up, I know this may seem like a basic tip that should be obvious, but sometimes being able to see practical examples can help reinforce the most basic of guidelines. When it comes to silkscreen and digital print, your rule of thumb should be that light doesn't go with light and dark doesn't go with dark. Sometimes designers and engineers like the look of dark on dark for a muted, sophisticated look, especially if you mix matte graphics with a glossy finish, or vice versa. However, I would caution that the end result is really subtle. In the end, we're here to help you get the custom parts you need for your specific vision and application. When it comes to applying graphics to your powder-coated parts, keeping contrast as a priority will help ensure your graphics will be legible and beautiful against your chosen powder coat color. If you have any questions or want to discuss your specific needs, contact us at info@protocase.com or reach out to your Protocase account manager directly. Thank you for watching this week's Proto Tech Tip. We're back next Tuesday with a new one.